Coach, opening thoughts?
I was impressed with Metro's team, their effort. I thought Chris Lalk was outstanding, particularly coming back on short rest from Thursday, a complete game. I was really impressed with how hard they played. I think either team could have won the game. I'm glad we did. But I'm proud of our guys. They were gritty and they were tough.
Questions?
Coach, are you sure you guys can't play one more game tomorrow for us? I think it was pretty good. It was pretty entertaining for all parties involved, I thought.
Well, we'd play every day if they'd let us, but we got to go to school too, so we'll have to take a few days off.
Austin wants a day off from catching.
He's young.
Coach, as hard fought as this tournament was to get this win, what do you guys take away from it heading into regionals?
Well, we think we can learn something from every situation, and I think we learned something about the resolve and toughness and grit of our guys. Stuff that we knew all along, but we like to see proof, and we're seeing proof. So we'll enjoy this today, and then we'll get back to work tomorrow.
Coach, I can't imagine too many managers have the luxury of, when they get into jam, can look to center field and bring in his freshman center fielder to kind of get him out. How nice is it to be able to do that?
Well, it's obviously nice. Bly's a great competitor. These kids up here are very competitive, passionate baseball players, and that's what allows them to be successful.
Bly, can you kind of take us through what you're thinking? I mean, you warmed up a couple innings before, and coming in last couple innings in a tie game, championship day on a freshman. No pressure?
I was just sitting out in center field, and David Johnson threw me a ball in center field and said, "Start warming up." So me and the left fielder PJ Gonzalez started playing catch a little bit, and I was just trying to get locked in from the second I started warming up. I knew I was going to come in the game in a tough situation, even a 2-run ball game. That's still a close game, and I was just ready to compete.
Say, Alex, bottom of the ninth. We were just saying, is there a truck passing by? Because we think you hit one on your last home run and on the fly, but obviously he just kind of threw you something you could handle.
Yeah. Go ahead and grab the mic there. Yep.
I was leading off the inning. I was facing the lefty. He's a good pitcher. I wanted to just see a lot of pitches. I was trying to be patient. Skip told me, based off my last at-bat, try to just get up on the plate and hook a ball, because obviously my pull side's my strength, and finally got the fastball and was able to handle it.
You kind of knew it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
How'd you get the shiner?
He didn't get down a bunt.
Might as well not. Last weekend I was tracking a ball in right field, running for one, and wasn't aware of how close it was to the wall.
So it wasn't a celebration thing.
Took it on pretty hard.
They say the swelling's finally starting to go down.
Yeah, it's a lot better now.
At least it's enough that you can see the ball. Wally, the home run early. Wake up. And you've been scuffling a little bit the last couple weeks at the plate, and I'm thinking it's got to be this pink straps on the shin guard, or what was that?
No, I don't know what I was thinking. I just had it in my bag, and we didn't play last year on Mother's Day, and but somebody in the dugout didn't really realize, because I hit myself my second at bat, and I just looked over and I was laughing because it was like a ball I should have hit, and I just see him laughing and looking around, and he didn't really realize why I had him on, because it was kind of loopy. But yeah, I was just finally starting to relax. I've been pressing a little bit and rushing, but I started to slow down, and it just happened. I didn't think when I hit my home run that it was going to go out. I thought it was going to hit the wall, but I was just trying to pick up Bly and then get Kyle and whoever else was on base in, and it just happened to go out.
See, the way this team, Chris, all year, they really have kind of picked each other up. I mean, you haven't had the one standout guy. It's just really been 1 through 9. Is that obviously has been a nice luxury to have lineup-wise and on the pitching staff?
Yeah, we have good kids. We're pretty hard on these guys too. We push them pretty hard, and they respond generally. And we're really proud of them. But we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of good kids, a lot of competitive kids, and we've got a lot of options. It's hard making a lineup on a lot of days.
Was there, other than Alex's home run, was there a point when you thought, we've got a little bit of an edge on Metro?
Well, the only edge, I thought they played really hard, and I thought they were playing at the very top of their game, and the only edge I felt we had was the last at bat. Honestly, we were in good shape when we were up 6-4, but we mishandled a ground ball that could have been a double play. They came back. Our guys kept their composure. We got out of that inning without any more damage. We restored order, and from that point on, I felt the last at bat was our edge.
Good coin flip.
Yeah.
And Coach, how about the play in left field? PJ misses the fly ball, but he with the wherewithal to stay with it, made a great throw, and then McLeod just throws a strike. I mean that's a big play, especially when you look at the entire game. A big play there.
It was gigantic. We always say, give your best effort, and if that doesn't work, then give a second effort. And PJ misplayed that ball. I thought, maybe he was trying to pimp it a little bit. I don't know, but he dropped it. But you're right, he stayed with it. Zach was in cutoff position. PJ hit the cut, and Zach threw a strike to Wally, and Wally put a tough tag on that plate. I was proud of the whole play, other than the drop fly ball.
Yeah, and Wallingford, how about for you? Just kind of seeing it from your point of view. You go to think that the inning's over, an easy can of corn, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh my gosh, is there going to be a play at the plate? As far as the development of the play, what was your thought as far as what you saw?
When he hit it, I for sure thought that PJ was going to be camped under it, and then I started walking towards the dugout because I had PJ's a good outfielder, and he just happened to miss it, and it kicked back off, and I just happened to look up, and the kid was barely around in third when PJ picked it up. And I knew Zach has a strong arm, and I just yelled 4 right as soon as PJ let it go. And then my only concern was I just need to catch and hang on to it because the kid, he was pretty sure he was planning on coming in and trying to do what he could. I mean, he came in and had his shoulder down, but he got kind of sad after I tagged him. So sorry.
Austin, in a game that had so many momentum swings, did you feel the atmosphere in the dugout change after your 3-run home run?
Oh yeah, we got a little more excited, but pretty much our whole team is even keel. We get excited when we need to, and sometimes we're down, but we have a spark from people in the dugout, Ehlers and Reno and all of them that stay on everybody in the dugout and say, hey, we need to win, we need to do this and that. But most of the time everybody's even, and we get excited when we need to.
Let's see, Bly and Alex, your first RMAC tournament, could you kind of feel the last 3 innings got really, really tense? You could just feel it from the crowd all the way through. Could you just kind of feel everybody really get into this game?
Yeah, playoff baseball, it doesn't really matter who you're playing. I think it's been a tough tournament all the way through. Even from Adams State, playing them in the middle of the season versus now is, we knew it was going to be a close game every time. And yeah, it was real tense. For me anyways.
Then it helps a lot playing at home in this tournament. We have the crowd behind us, and they just give us an extra boost, I feel. The crowd helps us a lot. It's just, we could feel them behind us, then all of our guys on the bench, they were behind us too, and that helps a lot. Knowing that everyone is behind us, and knowing that we just all want to win. There's not that one guy that's just, come on, I just want to get home. We have everyone behind us, and it's so nice, and it gives us the energy. It helps us focus more, and just gives us the ability to win ball games.
Coach, Stan and I were talking about a lot. You guys didn't have too many close games throughout the regular season, so when you get into this point, it seems like every game is close. What does this weekend do as far as moving forward now for the regional tournament, and kind of just resetting the button and having to do it all over again?
Well, when we talked as a team, guys, I think we set some goals. around the middle of April, we always set our final goals for the year. And one of the things we ask for are close games to develop us. We want to embrace those opportunities. And then you get in them and you're like, whoa, that's pretty tense. And sometimes you wish it was a little easier and you could relax. But I think that these type things reveal character, and I think our character's good, and I think there's more we can accomplish. But I think we're fortunate that we got the good competition that we did this weekend.
Any other questions?
Coach, you guys always at the beginning of the year win the regular season, win the tournament, and it seems like maybe it's a little. I didn't see a dog pile. I've seen dog piles before, especially after a walk-off. Is it, I guess, not becoming more routine, but maybe more expected, these type of games, these type of wins?
Well, I would say it would be more expected. I think we expect to win that. I think our guys do. That's where we want to be. I think in regards to whether you dogpile or not and all those things is it's sort of a heat of the moment deal. I think there's a time and place when it's spontaneous and it just happens. In other situations, it's hard to dogpile after a walk-off for some reason. You just don't see that. But it is expected, though, and it never gets old.
Well, really, after you won the regular season, I mean, you're on the bus. You didn't play that last day, so you really didn't get to celebrate on the field the regular season championship. But
Well, and you bring that up. We were forced on the road for the last 3 weeks of the year because of that schedule change due to weather early, and so we wrap it up at Metro. And the day we wrapped it up, it was the doubleheader day, and there's a 20-minute bus ride from Metro's facility back to our hotel, and I don't think I heard one word on the bus. And I even turned to Rogers and said, I've never been on a bus ride where there was not one word spoken. We got to the hotel, and I said, you guys are tired, the 3 weeks and all that. So you're right. We really didn't have the opportunity to celebrate that.
Yeah, obviously got to feel good knowing you're still going to be right here next week. It's just
absolutely.
Said it's nice not having. I know Austin said it. A couple weeks ago. We don't want to get back on a bus anytime soon. So was that kind of in the back of your mind all week? Was it maybe a little more pressing early in the week to make sure that happened? Austin, go ahead.
It was in the back of our mind. We know, touching back on the dogpile thing, we expect to be where we're at. We're not going to sell ourselves short or say we're better than we are. Yeah, we're good, but we still have a lot of stuff that we got to work on. And being here was a goal. It's one of the 3 goals that we've set since after we got back from Metro. But it's just nicer to not have to worry about school and leaving and everything else, rather than having to leave and taking finals at a monitored other school, or it's just in that and having everybody else here like we have last year, and to feel that electricity that we'll feel when we get back on Thursday. It's just going to be really fun.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations, you guys.